This is your chapter 6, and the name of the chapter is Safety and the First Aid. In this module 1, we will be discussing regarding the few important topics of this chapter, such as accidents, fire, and its preventive measures, and what to do in case of a fire, and what to do if the clothes catch fire. These are the few topics we are going to learn today. In regards to accidents can happen in several ways. The condition is if we are not very much careful, then accidents can be happened in several ways. Mainly accidents at home are caused by either fire, electricity, short circuit, and using of sharp objects such as knives and the scissors in the home. We know, although these are very essential or useful to us, but they can be harmful or dangerous if they are not used carefully. Medicines should always be kept out of reach of the children. Otherwise, it may lead to happening of accidents. Accidents can happen if children eat or drink anything harmful. There is another example of occurrence of accident, such as children generally running up or down staircases and may fall and may get injured. And such kind of accidents occur mainly due to careless attitude of the children while we are going up or running down the staircase. We should be very much careful. There is another kind of also the example of accidents such as road accidents, and these are mainly happened due to the careless driving or not following the traffic rules. These are the few examples of accidents in our life. Now, regarding the fire, most fires in a house start from the kitchen either or from the defective electrical gadget. Most fires in a house start from the kitchen, oven gas, and from the defective electrical gadget. These are the few instructions we need to follow in order to prevent the fire at our house, such as number 1, all kind of electrical gadgets should be checked before using from time to time, and we must have to discard the cracked, the cut wires, or we should replace this kind of wires before using. And electrical gadgets should never be allowed to get wet, and we have to make sure that this gadget is switched off after use. This is the instruction. After using, we must switch off the electrical gadgets. The kerosene is the major cause for fire, and hence it is instructed to the users that a kerosene stove should not be kept on the floor The gas is switched off, should be switched off when not in use. It is another instruction. Because in case of a gas leak, the gas can spread easily in the room and may cause for firing. And in this case, what should we take the step? We should immediately open all the doors and the windows so that gas can escape from the room. And we may also call the fire. We may also call the gas agency for help, providing the help. In this case, and during this time we should not switch on any electrical appliances, because it may cause the fire or the burning. A spark from the electric appliances could lead to an explosion and cause for a major fire. In kitchen, we should wear the cotton and the woolen cloths rather than wearing the nylon cloths, because woolen and cotton cloths are very much safer than the nylon cloths. Nylon cloths catch fire very easily. That's why we should avoid using the nylon cloths in the kitchen. Regarding the firecrackers are also responsible for causing major fire, and the instruction is children should never play with firecrackers. The matchsticks also should not be used by the children for causing fire. We should charge our mobile phones very carefully. We should not leave the mobile unattended for too long. And we should use only the genuine chargers, and we should avoid using the cheap and the fake chargers. Otherwise, it may lead to burst and the cause fire. Now the case is what to do in case of a fire. It is very important to know that a fire needs air or oxygen to keep burning. The first preventive measures for this case is we must cut the supply of air or oxygen, because a fire needs air or oxygen to keep burning. And in order to prevent such firing or burning, we must put out by cutting off the air supply or cooling down the burning substances. And in case of small fires, this can be prevented by using these following methods. Number 1, in case of fire or burning, we can throw the mud or the sand over the fire. The reason is it will cut off the air supply or oxygen supply by covering the substance on the fire, and a small electric fire can be extinguished in this way. Now, what is the term the extinguish mean? It is to put out. The meaning of extinguish is to put out. Another method is we may also pour water over the fire. This will cool down the burning substance, and in addition to that, it may also cut off the air supply to the burning or the fire. Another method is we may also use the extinguisher. This is a simple device used to put out the fire or to extinguish the fire. There are different types of fire extinguishers, but one thing we should know that all kind of fire extinguisher work in the same way, and the way of doing or working is by cutting off the air supply or oxygen supply to the fire. Remember this one. There is another instruction for preventive measure, that is water should not be thrown over a fire that is caused by electricity or a short circuit, because it may result getting an electric shock for a person, as electricity can flow through the water and it may result in a person getting electric shock. That's why we should not use the water over a fire caused by electricity or the short circuit. And water should also not be thrown over the burning petrol or kerosene. The reason is petrol kerosenes are lighter than water and would float over it and continue to burn, and may cause the fire to spread. For these two types of situations, we should not use water. Number one is short circuit or electricity, fire caused by electricity. Another one is fire caused by petrol and the kerosene. Now consider this point. If the fire is big, it is best to shout for help, or immediately we should call the fire brigade at the telephone number 101. The telephone number of the fire brigade is 101. In case of a fire that is very much big, we should either shout for help or immediately call the fire brigade at the number 101. Who are the fire brigade? Fire brigade are mainly a group of people who are trained to extinguish the fire. Now the case is what to do if the clothes catch fire. These are some preventive measures against the catch fire, such as number one, we have to roll on the ground if the clothes catch fire, because this will cut off the air supply or oxygen supply to the fire and it will help to put it out. Or we can use the blanket or the rug for rolling up, and it is more effective to cut off the air supply. Or we can use water to put out the fire. But in the case of absence of water, we should wrap the person up in a blanket or rug or overcoat. However, it should be noted that do not leave the person covered with a blanket for too long period or time, because in turn this will lead to severe burns to the body, as the blanket will not allow the air will not allow the burnt area to cool down. That's why we should remove as soon as possible the blanket after the fire is put out. Now we can follow these following steps for the case of catching fire of cloths, and these are: we can extinguish the fire by either using sand or mud, because it will cut off the air supply, or by using water fire brigade, or using water, or call the fire brigade, because it will help, water will help to cool down the fire, and it may also cut off the air supply. Another method is fire extinguisher. We can also use this one, and it will help to cut off the air supply. And the last one is the rolling on the floor or covering with the blanket, and it will also help to cut off the air supply to the burning clothes. This is all of your discussion, module 2. Thanks for watching.